Everyone loves Portal.
Yes, the cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie.
Nate, it is the blessed month of November, everybody's favorite month, and we have some video game news that I don't understand. So you are going to explain it to me. Apparently, Valve is causing a controversy, and I'm curious about that. So please, as our expert, what is Valve?
So Valve is effectively the PC gaming company. They
From where
used to.
Alienware is screaming in the background.
Oh, well, they're in a way BFFs, right? Because back in the
Oh.
day, Valve used to be known for making games. A lot of games that were childhood favorites for a lot of people. A lot of games that are still being played today. Your Half-Life, your Portal, your Counter-Strike,
Oh,
your
I know
TF2.
Portal.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone loves Portal.
Yes, the cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie. But these days, they are more well known for selling games instead of making them. As they are the ones, capitalism, as they're the ones who created the PC gaming marketplace, Steam, which I believe
Valve
has
Steam.
Yeah, they're so clever like that. And I believe they have something like a 90 to 95% market share. If you play games on a PC, you use Steam.
Okay. Then what is a console form factor PC? Did I have to double check my notes for those words in that order? I surely did.
It is exactly what it looked, or exactly what it sounds like.
Exactly what it looks like.
Exactly what it looks like. It is a PC that has been designed to look like a console similar to a PlayStation or a Switch. If you were to plug in a mouse and keyboard, you could use it like an everyday computer. However, it is designed to play video games.
Because it also feels more fun if it slightly looks like a console, because we're all chasing that Nintendo 64 1996 vibe, right?
That they are aware of the fact that this is for video games, and so they kind of strip away a few features that you don't really need, because you're not going to be sitting there for the most part checking your email on it or using it to watch Netflix. So they fine tune it for video games.
So what is the Venn diagram that creates the controversy of Valve and a console form factor PC?
So I don't know if controversy is
This is the internet. It's all controversy.
Well, in fact, some could
what's
argue
the hubbub.
The hubbub. See, that's a good way of putting it, because a lot of people seem to question if Valve is trying to take over video games. That's the cute way of putting it. Is this their way of trying to replace a PlayStation in the living room? Is this their way of trying to take over Nintendo's spot in, your bedroom? Because back in the day, that's the whole reason why Xbox exists, is that Microsoft was worried about Sony taking over the living room. And so this is now Valve trying to take over the living room.
That's interesting, because some of the comments that I've seen on Reddit, and we know that Reddit knows everything flawlessly, are that it's an attempt to disrupt the marketplace. Do you find this to be potentially true, or potentially an overreaction?
In my opinion, I think it's an overreaction, because this is not the first time that Valve has done this. This is not the first Steam machine. They made
Steam
one
Machine.
10 years ago. Steam Machine is an amazing name.
Yes, it is. It should be called the Steam Machine.
Yeah. Their first attempt came out 10 years ago, and it bombed hard. No one had one. I don't. If they sold 100,000 units, I would be shocked.
Wow.
But they've learned a lot. It's been 10 years. But realistically speaking, I think this is going to be hobbyist/enthusiast level hardware. To put it in perspective, right? The Steam Deck, by all measurable metrics that we know of, is a huge success.
Yes.
Valve is happy with it. Reddit's happy with it. The internet's happy with it. The Steam Deck has sold fewer units in 3.5 years than the Switch 2 has in the past 2 months.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But that's just to put it into perspective that what Valve is trying to do versus what the internet thinks they're trying to do are in two different leagues.
Totally. Yeah. Do you have any interest as a gamer and as a consumer in this type of PC?
Depends how much it costs.
Ooh, that's a good. If it were within a bracket that you found acceptable, and we don't have to put what that number is out there. Nate is very wealthy. What would it be something that you would consider taking over your living room?
Literally the night before it was announced, I was laying in bed and I was sitting there going, there is a game on Steam I wish I could play right now, but I don't feel like getting out of bed. So for the right price, I would happily pick one up.
Nate, is there anything else that me who knows nothing or anybody else who's new to this controversy needs to know for adequate context?
Ooh.
You can say no.
Not really. I think that's just about covered everything, other than I would say if you are worried that Valve is going to take over the universe and that there will be no PlayStation 6 and that there will be no Switch 3, that you don't need to worry about that. Now the next Xbox, that's kind of up in the air, but that's Microsoft's fault and not Valve's.
Halo's going to be on the PlayStation. I never would have thought I'd live to see the day.
It feels weird and gross and wrong.
Yeah. Nate, take us home with everybody's favorite segment, Nate's Picks.
Oh, so I was sitting there looking at my stack of games. What should it be? And I think that Nate's pick of the day is Silent Hill F.
Whoa, I didn't expect a Silent Hill to enter into the chat. Wow.
I know. So it's been about 13 years since the newest Silent Hill, and it feels like they really haven't missed a beat. If you want a game that discusses the terrifying truths of what it means to be a woman and the dangers of girlhood, Silent Hill F will make you really uncomfortable in the best ways.
And Nate, where can people find you all over the internet and send you money?
Nowhere. I'm nowhere. Don't find me.
Find Nate gaming and spend a long time bullying him into revealing that he is this person from the internet.
Yeah. Find me on the streets. Which streets? Won't tell you.
Stardew Valley. Thank you so much, Nate, for joining us and explaining it to the noob.